You were just served a 7-day notice to quit. Is that even legal? Let's address this properly. Many tenants receive a sudden 7-day notice to quit and immediately assume they're legally required to vacate the premises within that time. But under the law, a 7-day notice to quit is only valid in specific circumstances. Here's what the law says. A 7-day notice to quit is only proper when the tenant's rent has already expired, and the tenant has either refused to leave or has become a tenant at will. That's when a landlord can serve a 7-day notice to quit and a 7 days owner's intention to recover possession of premises as a final warning before commencing legal action in court. But if your tenancy is still running, or no valid quit notice has been served before, that 7-day notice is premature and invalid. Let's break it down further. A monthly tenant is entitled to 1 month's notice. A quarterly tenant is entitled to 3 months' notice. A yearly tenant is entitled to 6 months' notice. These notices should be served before any 7-day notice can come into play. Once the proper notice to quit has been served and the tenancy expires, the law sees the occupant as a tenant at will, and at that point, the 7-day notice becomes valid and enforceable. Now pay attention to this. Where there is a written tenancy agreement between the landlord and tenant, the terms of that agreement will override the general provisions of the law. This means that if both parties agreed to different notice periods in writing, let's say for instance 3 months' notice before expiration of the rent, the court will enforce the agreement, not the general law. So in summary, a 7-day notice is not automatically valid. It must come after proper notice to quit has been served. It only applies when you're holding over as a tenant at will. And it must align with any tenancy agreement you've signed. Don't be pressured by threats. Understand the process. And always remember, procedure matters. The law protects both landlords and tenants, but it does not support shortcuts or intimidation.